Hi everyone, I'm Matt, the Friendly Board Gamer, and welcome to another Marvel Champions Challenge. So what I decided to do is play every hero and try and defeat every villain in the game of Marvel Champions. I'm playing mostly solo, but I may well go two-handed solo in the near future for some of the more complicated and tougher enemies. But today we are playing Stephen Strange, the good old Doctor, as in alter hero Doctor Strange. He's going to face off against Crossbones. Crossbones 1 and 2. This villain is from the Rise of Red Skull campaign box. We've got his main scheme, the attack on Mount Athena. It does say here Hydra Patrol, but that should be Hydra Assault. It's an error on the scheme card, I believe. We also have Crossbones is quite interesting because he has an experimental weapons deck here. There's all sorts of crazy experimental weapons in here. There's 4 of them. He's got his laser rifle, his exosuit, his paragons, and his energy shield. They are shuffled up and they are going to come out during the game from various cards. Crossbones is on 2 health. And the story: Crossbones is leading an army of Hydra soldiers in a direct assault on the Project Pegasus facility in the Adriatic Mountains. When reveal the top card, the experimental weapons deck. So there we are. First experimental weapon has come out, and it is Paragontlets. There you go. First response: after the attached villain attacks and damages you, discard a card from your hand. But we can spend some resources to get rid of that. So I'm going to give the villain deck and counter deck a shuffle. It's got Crossbones cards in here, the standard encounter sets, and Legions of Hydra, the Weapons Master, and the Hydra Assault modular encounters in there as well. Now you may also notice Doctor Strange has this other deck down here that is face up. I'm playing with the leadership aspect for Doctor Strange today. So I'm going to give that a shuffle. It's got his Doctor Strange cards, some basic cards, and the leadership cards. This is not a deck that I have created, but I will put the link to the deck in the show notes below. So what is this deck? This is the Invocation Deck. He can do, basically Doctor Strange can do various different actions with these and trigger these. These are effectively another deck that you get to play with. So I will shuffle these up just so you know that I've not set it up in any way. We reveal these face up, and the first one is the 7 Rings of Ragador. I can give up to 3 characters each a tough status card and place this card in a discard pile. So it will have its own separate discard pile. So let's start and draw my hand limit of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got my starting health of 10. Let's have some fun with Doctor Strange against Crossbones and let's see if we can take him down. So I got Nick Fury as a start. I can potentially get rid of some of these if I wanted. Magic Blast can do 5 damage to an enemy and discard the top card of my deck. Sanctum Sectorium. Can exhaust this and shuffle a spell card from my discard pile to my deck and draw a card. Got Avengers Mansion. This is one of the basic cards. I can get a +1 hand size when I'm in hero form. That could be useful. I quite like Magic Blast as well. I could play the printed cost of an ally in my discard pile and put it into play under my control. That's pretty good, especially for Nick Fury coming out so early. I've got some money in my deck though, so what should I? Do I want to get rid of anything? I think I'm gonna keep the. Well, that's no use to me at the moment. I think I might. Yeah, I think I might get rid of them too. Let's see my discard pile. Let's move things up. I can get rid of them two for sure. Nick Fury and Avengers Mansion are really expensive, but hopefully I might get some resource cards that will help. Nope, I've got Marie Hill. And get ready. I can ready an ally. So, what do I want to do? What have I got? 7 Rings of Ragador. Going to get some tough. So my action for Stephen Strange is that I can discard the top card of my Invocation deck. I can do that once per phase. And my Doctor Strange action is I can exhaust Doctor Strange and pay the cost of the top card Invocation deck and resolve its special ability. So, should we do? I think I'm going to get Marie Hill into play. I'm going to use Nick Fury and get ready. Oh, I really like Nick Fury. Avengers Mansion and get ready. When Marie Hill enters play, each player draws a card. Oh, I got get ready. That's pretty cool. Discarded that to get that. Comes on with 2 health. I always like to put the health counts on just to keep track. I think I might do my Magic Blast. Should I do my Magic Blast? I think I'm going to flip to Hero Farm. I'm going to do my Magic Blast. So I get to basically deal 5 damage and discard a card, and depending on the resources will determine what I do. So 5 damage to Crossbones first. So you go from 12 to 7. Then I discard the top card of my deck, and if that card's printed resources has the Fist and the Might, physical resource I think it's called, I get to stun the enemy. Whey! Crossbones is stunned. Good old Doctor Strange and his Magic Blast, so powerful it stunned poor old Crossbones. So I still have these. I think I will. Yeah, I might as well attack for 1 for each of them. 1 attack from Doctor Strange, 1 attack from Marie Hill. Ready them up. Draw up to hand limit of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got magical enhancements. I get +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense, and then I discard this when the round ends. Astral projection. You can choose a scheme and remove 3 threat from that scheme, and look at the top card in counter deck. For each booster icon on that card, remove 1 additional threat. Master the Magic Arts, that let me plays more cards in my deck. My Invocation Deck, Mockingbird, and the Eye of Agamotto. So, first of all, Crossbones is going to advance the main scheme. If this ever gets to 3, it's pretty low, then that scheme will advance to 2A and 2B. He is stunned, so he's not going to attack me or even do me any damage. So the Power Gauntlet's not come into play. Also, when Crossbones has a weapons attachment, which he does, he also gains piercing, which will discard any tough status cards as well. So I need to potentially get rid of that pretty quickly. But first, I get an encounter card, which is full auto. When revealed in Hero, discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck, where X is Crossbones Attack. So he's got attack of 1, so discard. Take 1 indirect damage for each. Yeah, 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded this way, and that's 0, so I don't take anything. Well, that was a good first round. I bet it probably won't last that way, but let's see. So this 7 Rings of Ragador, which gives me a tough status card, is pretty useless at the moment with my Power Gauntlets, or with his Power Gauntlets. But can I get rid of them? Is it worth getting rid of them for... Basically, I need to discard them too. So I could discard them 2 resources. No, it needs to be them 2 resources. Astral Projection and Master the Mystic Arts. But Mockingbird could stun the enemy, and that wouldn't happen anyway. And I have another ally out. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get Mockingbird out. I like Mockingbird, she's good. I need to pay 3 resources for her though. Astral Projection, let me get rid of threat, but I've got 2 thwarts. The Eye of Agamotto is good as well. Okay, I'm going to discard Astral Projection, Master the Mystic Arts, and Magical Enhancements to bring out Mockingbird, who stuns an enemy when she enters play. And comes on with 1, 2, 3. 3 health. So I could attack for... I'm going to use Doctor Strange and Mockingbird to attack for another 2. I'll leave Marie Hill for the moment. Just leave her there. Potentially be taking some damage later on. I'll ready everybody up and draw a hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got Hawkeye, Wong, and another Magic Blast, so 2 more allies. Hawkeye's cool, he's good for minions. I got Iron Man as well. Reduce the cost to play each upgrade on Iron Man by 1. Okay, and another Magic Blast to deal 5 damage. First, the main scheme will advance for 1. He's then going to attack me, but because he's stunned, his attack doesn't happen. And then he'll get an encounter card. Physical Toll, my obligation has come out. Oh dear. Come out quite early on. It's potentially not a good sign. But I can flip to Alter Ego form. I can choose to exile Stephen Strange and remove this Physical Toll obligation from the game. On the next event you play costs 3 additional resources. Discard this obligation after you play an event. Oh dear. Well, I don't like the sound of that. So I'm going to flip to Alter Ego and I will exhaust to get rid of my obligation. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? So. What shall we do? Wong has an action that can exhaust Wong and choose to either heal 1 damage. See, he's only on 3, so I sort of want to get him down and into the other form. But that scheme is going to advance pretty soon as well. Oh, I should have taken 1 off the Mockingbird there. So I'm still exhausted. I think I might get Wong out. Oh, but I really want to get this out. Oh, there's too many good options. Potentially could do with getting rid of that. I can't get rid of that as well. That's the problem. So I think I'm going to use Doctor Strange's action to discard the top card of the Invocation Deck. Vapors of Valtar. Choose a status card in play. Replace that status card with a different status card. Place this card in the Invocation Deck. Okay, that's not very useful. I wanted one that was a bit more interesting than that. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to spend Iron Man, Hawkeye, and as painful as it is, the Eye of Agamotto to bring out Wong. I've got my maximum of 3 allies now. 1, 2, 3 health for him. And I think I will exhaust, well, attack Wong. Well, with Wong, even, not attack Wong, he's an ally. Do 2 damage. Lose to health. Attack with Mockingbird. Take Crossbones, level 1 out, and bring on level 2. So he still has piercing. He has 2 attack and 2 scheme. But when this is revealed, I search an encounter deck and discard power for Crossbones machine gun and attach it to Crossbones. Shuffle the encounter deck. Now I don't think we have seen. Nope, we haven't seen his machine gun. It must be in here somewhere. I imagine his machine gun is probably not very pleasant. Where is it? Combat knife. Nope. Look at all these horrible things in this deck. Crossbones machine gun. Here we go. Shuffle this up. Okay. So this is attached to Crossbones. It's got 2 ammo counters. When Crossbones attacks, you remove 1 ammo counter from this card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. I will put that next to there. Put 2 ammo counters on it. It's still my go, isn't it? Crossbones has come. He's on now 14 health. This scheme is going to advance anytime soon. I could actually use Marie Hill to thwart for 2. I'm going to do that. Use Marie Hill. She unfortunately disappears, but she will thwart for 2 to remove that down. I think having that out, and advancing all in the same round might be a little bit problematic. Got a Magic Blast. I will ready everybody up. Go to my hand limit of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So I got Rapid Response, which lets me, after an ally you control is defeated, discard Rapid Response and put that ally into play from your discard pile and deal 1 damage to it. Strength in numbers, I can exhaust a number of allies you control to draw 1 card for each ally exhausted. Got 2 Rapid Responses, I got Strength, a Helicarrier and Silver Magic Blast. So advance the main scheme for 1. Crossbones is then going to attack me. I'm going to defend with Mockingbird. You attack me for 2, plus a boost. Give the villain a tough status card. So the villain is now tough because that card had a boost icon. So you're still going to do me for 2. After villain attacks and discards you, there's a little bit of ambiguous wording I think about you. He's not damaging me, as in me as the character, and me because he's I'm chucking my ally in the way. So I don't think I discard a card, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments there. I think there is some ambiguity of the rules for you. But Mockingbird has taken the hit. She jumped in front and took the damage from Crossbones. When Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 ammo counter. And reveal the top card in counter deck and take indirect damage equals the number of boost icons, which is 2. So I think I'm just going to take them. So tap me for 2. Mockingbird took it. I got 2 indirect damage from the crossbow. That was the card that was gone there. Okay, so now an encounter card. That wasn't too bad. When revealed, each Hydra minion engaged with the hero makes an attack against the hero. Each player who was not attacked this way searches encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion. Puts into play engage with you. So yeah, because I'm in alter ego form, I have no minions and I'm in alter ego form. So I need to search the encounter deck. Did you say encounter deck? Yes, encounter deck and discard pile. Well, there is none in the. Look at that. 1, 2, 5 treachery cards in a row. So let's search this for a Hydra minion. Is it a Hydra minion? Yep. Hydra Jet Trooper. There you go. He's got quick strike, but that doesn't happen because I'm in alter ego form. 3 health, 0 scheme, and 2 attack. A Hydra Jet Trooper. This is from the Hydra Assault modular encounter set. You're going to come in here with 1, 2, 3 health. Right, what shall we do? So I think first of all, I am going to flip to hero form. Can I get rid of some of these? These are annoying me. I want to get rid of, yeah, I could do. Okay, yeah, I'm going to spend that and that. The 2 resources to get rid of these power gauntlets. So experimental weapons, they came from this, but they then go back into the discard pile. So that's gone. I am going to play, I'm going to exhaust Doctor Strange and pay the cost of the top card of the Invocation Deck. And this is a free event. It lets me to choose a status card in play and replace that status card with a different status card. Place the card in the Invocation Deck discard pile. So I'm going to replace Tough with Stunned. I believe I can do that. It says a status card in play. It doesn't specifically say it has to be Hero 1. So Crossbones have gone from being Tough to Stunned, which is quite nice. I also have the Crimson Bands of Cytorak. Stun an enemy and deal 7 damage to it. Place this card in the Invocation discard pile. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to play Magic Blast for 3. I'm going to play my Strength and my Strength in Numbers. Ironic. And that deals 5 damage to an enemy. So I'm going to go straight for Crossbones. So bring him down to 9. Top card of my deck. And it is this resource, which I think is a mental resource. I need to figure out what the names are of these resources. But basically, I get to confuse the... So he's stunned and confused. Fantastic. Good old Doctor Strange. So I still have Wong. I can exhaust Wong and choose to either heal 1 damage from my identity or discard the top card of the Invocation Deck. I don't want to discard the top card of my deck, because that's pretty cool. I think I'm just going to attack for 2. Because hopefully I can survive a round, do this, stun an enemy and deal 7 damage to it, and that will get rid of him. So, I need to draw my hand limit at 5. 1, 2, another rapid response. 3, 4, 5. Mystical Studies. That's me. It's an alter ego farm. Oh, Protective Ward could be good. This, when a treacherous card is revealed from the encounter deck, I get to cancel its effects. Potentially be quite useful. I will ready up. 1 threat on the main scheme is going to advance. Then Crossbones is going to attack, but he is stunned. I believe that because he didn't actually do an attack, then the machine gun doesn't activate. The Jet Trooper, the Hydra Jet Trooper, is going to attack. He's going to attack me for 2. I will just take the damage, I think. Sure, why not? I could get rid of... Yeah, I think 1 will defend for that. 1's going to defend for 2, so he will disappear. And then I get an encounter card, which is a Hydra Flame Soldier. 1 scheme, 1 attack, force response. After Hydra Flame Soldier makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support you control. 4 health. Not too bad, pretty close, but not too bad. So that's the encounter card over to me. So I think I am just going to, nice and simply, exhaust Doctor Strange, pay the 2 cost. It doesn't really matter. I'll pay my 2 rapid responses, stun an enemy, and deal 7 damage. Taking Crossbones, level 2, down to 0. So that was a interesting battle. Doctor Strange was pretty powerful with that leadership deck, I think. Crossbones hardly got any attacks in. You know, I started off on 10 health. I'm still only on 8. Yeah, I did have 2 minions here, but he was pretty much stunned and confused for the whole game. Oops, should be in there. The Vapors of Valtor, they helped me with the final swapping of the tough status card with the stunned. A lot of my allies, Mockingbird is really good, come in there, stun him straight away. This was starting to give me a bit of problem to Power Gauntless, but got rid of that pretty quickly. He had his machine gun, but again, didn't really get it. He didn't even advance the main scheme. I'm pretty sure I played everything right there, but that seemed quite easy. Please let me know if I did anything obviously wrong, but I think I got everything right. Doctor Strange is just a really cool character. I love this Invocation Deck that he's doing and what the designers and publishers, FFG, are doing with the thematic nature of these characters, of these heroes. So yeah, there you have it. That is another Marvel Champions Challenge done and in the bag, and another win for the heroes. Yeah, there you go in there. Like I said, some of the other more complicated ones, Kang has just been released. I'll be doing some playthroughs with him eventually. I'll probably do them to play 2 characters, because the way his deck works is really interesting, because it splits you up into 2 different time zones. So I'll definitely play them 2-handed. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with some more Marvel Champions now. Be sure to check all my social media links below in the show notes. My Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email address. If you have any decks that you want me to play, any combination of heroes and aspects against any villains, let me know. I'm not an expert at this game, so don't make it too difficult for me, but I'd happily record it, give you a shout out on the comments and in the video. If you've got any suggestions, please do let me know. So be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my content for my more Marvel Champions Challenge videos, and also my other content on YouTube as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's a great battle. Good to see the heroes win and the Avengers win, taking down Crossbones. So thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.